let's track first the performance of the NDA. How many people think the government is doing a good job? What percentage of people think the government isn't doing a good job? At this moment, 59% of the respondents in the Mood of the Nation poll in August 2023 are telling CVoter that they like what the government is doing. 19% say they are dissatisfied. In January this year, 67% of the respondents had said they were satisfied with the government's performance. So from there, it's down to 59%. But if you go back, say, to August 2020 and take a look at the numbers, it's largely been in the 60s, fell in August 21 into the mid-50s, January again, late 50s, 59% follows the rough line. Basically, the key point to look at over there is that there is a 40% gap between those who think the government is doing a good job and those who are dissatisfied. So, Rajdeep, on the first point, it seems people largely seem satisfied with the government. Yashwant, you want to kick off by giving us your initial thoughts?
Yes, I mean, over all these years that we have been doing MOTN and the trackers, I think, Rahul, overall satisfaction has been pretty much in sync with the line of the popularity of the Prime Minister and everything in one go, barring that one bump that you have seen, that post-second wave of COVID. That is precisely where we have seen the numbers going down and dissatisfaction going up. But apart from that, it is more or less in the same line. It has gone down slightly bit, and we have seen there is a direct correlation of inflation with that. Whenever the inflation pinches up, these satisfaction numbers slightly come down and dissatisfaction slightly goes up.
Rajdeep, to keep the needle moving, let's take a look at the biggest achievements and biggest failures of the Modi government. When the question was asked, what do you think of as the biggest achievement of the Modi government? Interestingly, the data seems to suggest that 21% of the respondents felt the handling of the COVID crisis was the number one achievement of the Modi government. This has been the Achilles heels of governments world over, and that seems to come out to be the number one achievement of the Modi government. Coming in at number 2 is the fact that people believe that this is a corruption-free government. At number 3 is the revocation of Article 370.
You know, when I look at these early numbers, what it suggests is that there was an inflection point for Prime Minister Modi. The challenge for him was August 2021. That's the one time, Rahul, in the Mood of the Nation, and we can stretch this back not just to term 2, but term 1, where Prime Minister Modi actually seemed to have a significant dip in popularity. What we've seen now, satisfaction levels have come down from 67 to 58. So there is some cause for worry. However, it is still relatively healthy, doesn't suggest anti-incumbency having set in. Anti-incumbency would set in. Let's look at August, interestingly, 2013 of Manmohan Singh as Prime Minister, when Manmohan Singh's performance was rated below 50%. Prime Minister Modi's performance has been in and around 60%. At its peak, it's gone to 72%. Therefore, when people say COVID is the big achievement, in an ironical way, COVID was Prime Minister Modi's downturn after COVID 2.0, the second wave. But it's also become the tipping point, because once vaccination started in 2022 in particular, the Prime Minister's popularity has risen again. So overall, I think that August was, Rahul, the turning point.